Hello student, today I want to tell you something about development bank. Development bank is a subject of banking, a very most important subject of banking. Almost when we are doing UG and PG, MCom, BCom, MB, MCom, BCom, BBM and etc. इस टॉपिक से ऑलमोस्ट एक ना एक क्वेश्चन आता ज़रूर है. देन इट इज़ मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स फॉर कॉमर्स स्टूडेंट एंड इकोनॉमिक्स स्टूडेंट ऑल्सो. Then first of all I want to tell you the introductions of development banks. Development banks are those institutions which supply capitals, knowledge and enterprises. These three major ingredients are provided by development bank for the development of business enterprises. Then these three facilities provided by this type of bank, first of all it supply capitals to business enterprises, it provide knowledge to start to successfully operate the business, and enterprises it is also provided to set up the knowledge to set up the enterprises. Then development banks provide three major services for an industry and for business enterprises: supply capitals and provide knowledge. These institutions provide long-term finance to agriculture, industrial, trade, transport and basic infrastructure facilities. Development banks provide long-term finance facility for the development of agriculture sector of any economy, industrial sectors, trade, transportations एंड बेसिक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर फैसिलिटीज़ जो भी हमारी कंट्री में रोड्स, कम्युनिकेशन, ट्रांसपोर्टेशंस, इरिगेशंस, इन फैसिलिटी के लिए भी इनके थ्रू लॉन्ग टर्म फैसिलिटी अवेलेबल कराई जाती है. एग्रीकल्चर डेवलपमेंट के लिए किसी कंट्री में जब ट्रेड और ट्रांसपोर्टेशन एक्सटर्नल इंटरनल दोनों ट्रेड के लिए भी फाइनेंस फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड की जाती है और ट्रांसपोर्टेशंस के डेवलपमेंट के लिए. सो दैट in the absence of financial resources the economic development of country not adversely affected. इन बैंक्स के थ्रू फाइनेंस फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड की जाती है, इसलिए फाइनेंशियल रिसोर्सेज की कभी जो है कमी नहीं लगती है. इकोनॉमी में ऐसी कंडीशंस क्रिएट नहीं होती है एब्सेंस ऑफ फाइनेंशियल रिसोर्सेज. इन इंस्टीट्यूशंस के थ्रू फाइनेंस फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड की जाती है तो कंट्री का किस कंट्री पर किसी स्टाइल का कोई एडवर्स इम्पैक्ट जो है वो शो नहीं होता है. तो इंडस्ट्रियल डेवलपमेंट बैंक्स के थ्रू इकोनॉमी में डेवलपमेंट के लिए फाइनेंस फैसिलिटी का कंटिन्यूस अवेलेबिलिटी, कंटिन्यूस कैपिटल की सप्लाई करने से किसी स्टाइल्स का कोई भी ऑब्स्टैकल क्रिएट नहीं होता है. देन व्हाट इज़ द मीनिंग ऑफ डेवलपमेंट बैंक? डेवलपमेंट बैंक एक स्पेशल कैटेगरी की फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशंस होती है विच आर प्रोवाइडेड लॉन्ग टर्म, मिड टर्म फाइनेंस फैसिलिटी फॉर द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ इंडस्ट्रियल एंड एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर. ऑलमोस्ट इन इंस्टीट्यूशंस के थ्रू एग्रीकल्चर एंड इंडस्ट्रियल डेवलपमेंट के लिए लॉन्ग टर्म एंड फाइनेंशियल फैसिलिटी जो है वो अवेलेबल कराई जाती है. दे प्रोवाइड फाइनेंस फैसिलिटी बोथ पब्लिक एंड प्राइवेट सेक्टर्स. पब्लिक सेक्टर्स फाइनेंस फैसिलिटी अवेलेबल कराते हैं, प्राइवेट सेक्टर्स को भी इनके थ्रू फाइनेंस फैसिलिटी अवेलेबल कराते हैं. इट मीन्स ये प्राइवेट सेक्टर्स की जितनी भी इंडस्ट्रीज़ होती है, एंटरप्राइजेज होती है, उनको लोनिंग करवाता है एंड गवर्नमेंट की जितनी भी इंडस्ट्रीज़ होती है उनको भी फाइनेंस फैसिलिटी इनके थ्रू अवेलेबल कराई जाती है. डेवलपमेंट बैंक आर मल्टीपर्पज़ फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशन. दे प्रोवाइड मैनी टाइप्स ऑफ फंक्शंस सो दे नॉन एज मल्टीपर्पज़ फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशंस. इनके थ्रू वेरियस टाइप्स के फंक्शंस प्रोवाइड किए जाते हैं, वेरियस टाइप्स की एक्टिविटीज़ को इंडस्ट्रियल सेक्टर के डेवलपमेंट के लिए जनरेट किया जाता है सो दैट दे नो फाइनेंशियल मल्टीपर्पज़ फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशंस. दे डू टर्म लैंडिंग. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दे प्रोवाइड टर्म लैंडिंग्स, लॉन्ग टर्म लैंडिंग फैसिलिटी इनके थ्रू प्रोवाइड की जाती है. दीज बैंक्स आर इन्वेस्टमेंट इन सिक्योरिटीज़. दीज बैंक्स ऑल्सो invested in securities of corporate sector, industrial sector, etc. and provide other activities, and they provide guidance, help to industrial sector and enterprises sectors. They even promote saving and investment habit in the publics. These types of institutions collect saving from public. So they promote the tendency of saving inside the country, and they invest this type of saving in industries. So investment habit also generate in public. They encourage public to investment in the industrial sectors. The concept of development bank rose up after Second World War. आफ्टर सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर इंटरनेशनल लेवल पर डेवलपमेंट बैंकिंग की रिक्वायरमेंट जो है वो रैपिड रेट से जनरेट हो गई, बिकॉज ऑलमोस्ट जो इकोनॉमी थी वो आफ्टर सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर डिस्ट्रॉय हो गई थी. सो इकोनॉमी वांट टू इम्प्रूवमेंट ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड. एंड आफ्टर द ग्रेट डिप्रेशंस ऑफ 1930s, 1930 को एक ग्रेट डिप्रेशंस जो है ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड क्रिएट हुआ था. तो उसके बाद इकोनॉमी में कंडीशन में इम्प्रूवमेंट के लिए भी डेवलपमेंट बैंकिंग की रिक्वायरमेंट हो गई थी. एज द रिजल्ट IBRD वॉज सेटअप एट द लेवल ऑफ वर्ल्ड. इन 1945 में वर्ल्ड बैंक जो है वो इस्टेब्लिश किया गया था. इंस्टीट्यूशंस फॉर द डेवलपमेंट एंड रिकन्स्ट्रक्शंस, देयर आर टू मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स to establish IBRD or World Bank for the development of all over the world and reconstructions of the destroyed economy. The Narasimha Committee recommended to give up this direct financing function and to perform the promotional and refinancing rules. And in India, Narasimha Committee recommended that this type of financial, that Indian economy also needs to this type of financial institutions and development banking for the promotional and refinancing role. प्रमोशनल और रीफाइनेंसिंग रोल को सक्सेसफुली ऑपरेट करने के लिए. देन स्पेशलाइज्ड फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशंस सच एज IDBI, NABARD, SIDBI एक्सेट्रा वर सेटअप इनसाइड द कंट्रीज. तो इनसाइड द कंट्रीज दिस टाइप्स ऑफ development banking institutions was established in country with the majority ownership of Reserve Bank. मेजोरिटी ऑनरशिप इस इन इंस्टीट्यूशंस में जो थी वो RBI की थी. वर सेटअप एंड मीट लॉन्ग टर्म फाइनेंशियल रिक्वायरमेंट को इनके थ्रू कंप्लीट किया जाता था फॉर द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर एंड इंडस्ट्रियल सेक्टर्स. डेफिनेशंस: डेवलपमेंट बैंक्स आर फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशंस established to lend, finance and subscribe interest on subscribed interest rate. Almost development financial institutions are those institutions which are established for the purpose of long-term lending and availability of financial facility at lower rate of interest to industrial units. Such lending is sanctions to the promote and development important securities like agriculture sectors like agriculture, industry, import, export, housing. Almost this type of institutions was set up for the sanctions of the loan and promotions of these sectors. For example, agriculture sector, industrial sector, export, import sector, house construction sectors and other allied activities. इनको promote करने के लिए इस types के institutions को की requirement होती है जो इनको loan और finance facility को sanction कर सके. Then the functions of IDBI, development bank, promote development to small scale, finance facility, development the large scale industry, help in agriculture, enhance the foreign trade, help to review of sick industries, encourage development of Indian enterprises and to promote economic activities. Then one by one we explain such type of functions. First of all, important function of development bank, small sector industries. Development banking main functions to establish a small scale industry inside the country. They provide them help, financial facility, guidance and help in the setup of this type of industries. Development banks play an important role in the promotion and development of the small scale industry. Inside the country, स्मॉल स्केल इंडस्ट्री के डेवलपमेंट के लिए डेवलपमेंट बैंक्स के थ्रू एक इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले किया जाता है. इन इंडिया टू स्टार्ट स्मॉल स्केल इंडस्ट्री एंड टू प्रोवाइड देम हेल्प, SIDBI वॉज एस्टेब्लिश इन कंट्री एज अ डेवलपमेंट बैंक एंड इट प्रोवाइड लॉन्ग टर्म फाइनेंस फैसिलिटी फॉर द स्मॉल स्केल इंडस्ट्री. Then SIDBI is most important institutions which was set up for the development of small scale industries where the limitations of 1 crore rupees is the limitations in small scale industry. Housing construction. National housing banks promote the housing sectors in the following ways. This banks was established to provide housing facility in Indian economy, and its main functions to provide finance facility and long-term finance facilities which will recover in easy installment and lower rate of interest, to promote and development of housing and financial institutions. These banks provide for the constructions of housing to population and constructions of financial institutions. These banks promote and develop housing and financial institutions. Almost it is provide loan financial institutions also and for the purpose of housing constructions. It refinancing bank and financial institutions that provide credit for housing sectors. These banks NHB also provide finance facility to those financial institutions which provide long-term finance facility for the constructions of house or shelter facilities at lower rate of interest. Then large scale industries. Development bank promote and development of large scale industry also. This type of banks also provide financial help to large scale industry, because large scale industry is the basic pillar of the development of any economy. So it is essential to establish this type of industries inside the country. So for the development of large scale industry, development bank provide long term finance facility, guidance, help in promotion, etc. Development financial institutions like IDBI, IFC, etc. provide long-term finance facility to the corporate sectors. Almost IDBI and IFC was a special category of development bank which provide loan only for the development of large-scale industry. They provide merchant banking services. They also provide merchant banking services for this type of industries, such as preparing project. They help in the preparing project of large scale industry, ki how to prepare a project and how to start the functioning, etc. How to prepare reports and doing feasibility studies, advising on the location of a project and so on. ऑलमोस्ट कहाँ पर इस स्टाइल की इंडस्ट्री को सेटअप किया जाता है, लोकेशन क्या होती है, प्रोजेक्ट किस स्टाइल से प्रिपेयर किया जाता है, बिफोर प्रोडक्शंस एंड आफ्टर प्रोडक्शंस, दिस टाइप ऑफ बैंक प्रोवाइड देम हेल्प. Then agriculture and industrial development. Agriculture and rural development also essential for the development of any economy, and Indian economy is based on agriculture. So development of agriculture is also essential. Then the development of agriculture inside the country, NABARD was set up with the help of Reserve Bank of India. So NABARD is again working as a development bank inside the country. Development bank like National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, that is short name is NABARD, was set up in 1982, and its main purpose to provide long-term finance facility for the development of agriculture inside the country. The development of agriculture, NABARD started in 1982, and it provide and refinancing to the banks. It provide loan to banks. NABARD is apex category bank, and under control NABARD there are many types of banks which are functioning to provide loan in the sector of agriculture. For example, LDB, RRBs, cooperative sectors banks, etc., which provide credit to agriculture sector and also rural development also. NABARD is providing loan for the development of agriculture inside the country and also for the rural areas development. They provide credit for agriculture and rural area development. They provide credit facilities for the development of agriculture, for well digging, boundary wall preparing, seeds, soil changing, etc. Many types of functions which is provide for NABARD for the development of agriculture inside the country. Then enhance foreign trade. Foreign trade is also a part of Foreign trade is also a part of development inside the country. If our trade is too much higher, then we earn a lot of foreign currency, and which is also usable inside the country, and it is essential to improve our productivity. When we improve our productivity, then we improve our productivity, then we are eligible to sell the product at international level. Enhance the foreign trade. It means development bank also provide a powerful role to enhance a country's foreign trades. Some types of development banks are promote to foreign trades to help in increase the foreign trade of a particular country. Government of India in India, Exim Export Import Bank was established in 1982 for the promote of export of a country. It provide medium and long term finance facilities to exporters and importers of India. Exporters want to produce some types of commodities in excess quantity, so they need financial help. Then Exim provide them financial help, and some type of commodities import is essential for heavy productions or large scale of productions. Then this type of raw material is essential for the development of capital goods, etc. Then Exim provide loan both exporters and importers also. Review of SIC units. There are many units which are converted into losses. The industrial unit which is running in losses condition is known as SIC unit. वह इंडस्ट्री जो कंटिन्यूस लॉस की सिचुएशन में चल रही है, it is assumed as a SIC industry in any countries. Then some type of development banks work for SIC units also. They improve the condition of this types of enterprises and industrial units. They improve their efficiency, productivity also. Then IIBI is a bank which provide credit and reconstructions institutions for the reval of SIC units. SIC units के डेवलपमेंट के लिए, रिकन्स्ट्रक्शन के लिए, रिफॉर्मेशंस के लिए IIBI के थ्रू फाइनेंस फैसिलिटी इनसाइड द कंट्री प्रोवाइड की जाती है. इट फैसिलिटेट मॉडर्नाइजेशंस, restructuring, diversification of SIC unit. This type of institutions work to improve the conditions, to improve the production of masses and adaptations of modernization in the productive activities, restructuring. अगेन एक रिफॉर्म वे में उसको रीस्ट्रक्चरिंग करना, उसका स्ट्रक्चर जो है उसको इम्प्रूव करना, ये इनका फंक्शंस होता है. डाइवर्सिफिकेशन ऑफ SIC यूनिट्स, जो SIC यूनिट्स है एटलीस्ट उनको डिफरेंट सेक्टर में डाइवर्सिफाई कर दिया जाता है, वेयर इट कैन वर्क विथ एफिशिएंसी, फुली एफिशिएंसी. इस स्टाइल्स में उसमें कन्वर्शंस किया जाता है. एंड बाय प्रोवाइडिंग क्रेडिट फैसिलिटी एंड अदर सिक्योरिटीज़ ऑल्सो, ये उनको अदर टाइप्स की सिक्योरिटीज़ और क्रेडिट फैसिलिटी दिस टाइप ऑफ डेवलपमेंट बैंक प्रोवाइड. नेक्स्ट आता है एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप डेवलपमेंट. Many development banks facilitate the entrepreneurship developments. Many types of development bank provide this type of functions. They encourage entrepreneurship among the people who want to establish a new industry, new enterprises, new agency inside the country. NABARD, for example, NABARD, state industrial development banks, state finance corporations banks. These banks are special categories banks which promote and encourage entrepreneur to establish a new industries and provide finance facility, training facilities to those enterprises for their better development, leadership and business management skill. They improve their leadership and business management skill also by providing them training facilities. Then this type of bank provide them training so they can establish easygoing and new enterprises inside the country. They help them to maintain their managerial skill or to improve their managerial skill so that they control all over the employees and running in a better way. Regional developments. Development Bank facilitate the rural and regional development also. Development banks provide facility for the development of rural and backward area also. They provide finance for starting companies and in backward areas. This type of banks provide financial facility to establish any industry, any entrepreneurship in backward areas. So the remote or backward area also come in fast forward state. They also help the companies and project management in such less developed area. This type of banks support the project management and other development facilities to those area which is very backward, and there they want to establish any types of industries. Then regional development banks, this types of banks provide most in backward areas finance facilities so that there also an industries was set up. Contribution of capital markets. Development bank also contribute with capital market. They support them in listed security, sell and purchase and transactions with listed security also. Development banks contribute the growth of capital markets. They provide also their role in the development of capital market of any country. They invest in equity, bonds, debentures, etc. of various types of listed companies. Almost all development banks support to sell and purchase of securities, debentures and any other types of securities, bonds of companies. They promote securities, they underwriting the securities, they subscribe the securities and help to collect the capital of any firm or industrial sectors. Major objective of development bank. Then what are the main objectives to establish development banks inside the countries? First, to lay foundation of industrializations. These banks are foundations of industrializations, and industrializations cannot be started without any development bank inside the countries. A number of countries get independence from the colonial rule. A number of countries got independence from the colonial rules. Colonial rules से maximum countries जो है इस times free हो गई है. There are no foundations of British rules and regulations. Their economic needed to rehabilitate. Other underdeveloping and developing countries are too needed to accelerate the pace of industrializations. Then first and most important objective to establish a development bank inside the country, that they enhance, accelerate the pace of industrialization in any country. They support rapid industrializations in a country as well as base industries and small industry also. Then development banks are basic foundations of industrialization. They are basic needs for industrializations in any country. Meet capital needs. There are a dearth of capital needed and a foster industrial growth inside the countries. Almost किसी भी country के rapid industrializations के लिए we need finance facility also. Finance is the best to start any industries, and for the faster development of industrial sectors we need maximum long term facilities and capitals. Underdeveloping countries, owing to the low level of economic on the peoples, there are when or no sufficient surplus of capitals. In underdeveloping countries there is low level of income is available. Underdeveloping countries में income का level बहुत ही low होता है, so there is no surplus economic resources in the hand of publics, and they start any types of industries also. The saving level is too much lower, so investment is not possible inside the country. So the basic objective of development banks to promote, to encourage capital, investment and saving. Next, need for promotional activities. We need development bank inside the country for the promotion of industrial activities, economic activities, agricultural activities also. Besides, the capital needs under developing countries suffered from lack of expertise, managerial and technical knowledge. inside the backward countries में almost ये problems available रहती है कि they do not have स्पेशलिस्ट इन टू मच क्वांटिटीज़. स्पेशलिस्ट की ऑलमोस्ट वहाँ पर जो है कमी रहती है. मैनेजरियल स्किल्स इतनी डेवलप्ड नहीं हो पाती है मैनेजमेंट में. एंड टेक्निकल नॉलेज इज़ ऑल्सो ऑब्सोलेटेड. सो दीज इन दिस टाइप्स ऑफ countries economic activities are not promoted. So development bank's objectives to take up the job and promote joint sectors in this types of economy and provide managerial skills and resources of skills and channeling them into the approved field under the private aspects and needs these countries. Inside the country, the most important third objective to promote promotional activities. Development banking, the main objective, they promote promotional activities. They provide specialist services inside the country for establishment of any industrial unit. They improve the managerial skill of management. They improve the technical knowledge. They improve the production techniques also. Or besides this, the resources and skill developments, they can promote economic activities. Help small and medium scale sectors. The main objective of development bank to establish development banking, that they promote small sector industries and medium sectors industries. Small sector industries do not get capital in much quantity because they do not have any types of collateral, so they do not get financial resources from any types of institutions. And medium sectors industries also suffering from the lack of capitals. So the main objective to provide financial help to this type of economy. The large scale was to some extent able to meet its needs. Large scale की industries को उनकी basic needs at least fulfill हो सकती है. They can easy get learning. This was a need to mitigate sufferings of small and medium size industries. Almost small और medium size industries होती है, वो suffering होती है finance के लिए. So the main objective of IDBI development bank to provide finance facility to this type of institutions. Classification of development banks. How many types of development bank is available inside the country? Then there are first industrial development, agriculture development, export development and house development bank. In industrial development, IFCI, IDBI, SIDBI, ICICI are the development banks which provide finance facility for the development of industrial sector. In agriculture sectors, NABARD is at national level. These are at national level and provide almost finance facility to large scale. Only SIDBIs provide finance facility to small scale. Small scale के लिए only SIDBI है and large scale के लिए IFCI, IDBI and ICICI. NABARD provide basic loans for the development of agriculture sectors. It is at national level and state level. SFC and SIFC is other institutions. EXIM provide loan or finance facility for the export and import and housing construction, national housing banks. Then Industrial Development Bank. Industrial Development Bank is IDBI. It was established in 1964 under control of Parliament, and when it was established it is under control RBI, but in 1976 it is out of control of RBI and now it is under control central government. As an autonomous body, IDBI is the apex category of bank which provide long-term finance facility for the development of industrial sector. The next, IIB, Industrial Investment Bank of India. Industrial Bank of India was one of oldest Bank of India. It is too much oldest bank of industrial sectors which was established in 1971. and it is work for the rehabilitations of sick industries, improvement in sick industries, those industries which are running in losses. Then this types of bank provide finance facility to improve their efficiency. Industrial reconstructions banks of India in 1985 under the IRBI Act 1984 is working this act from 1985. Then it is work for the reconstruction and redevelopment of sick industries. Then again acquisition of United Western Banks IDBI. In 2006, IDBI acquired United Nations Banks in a course of, sorry, this slide is not for you. Industrial Finance Corporations of India IFCI. This was set up in India in 1948. This was set up 1948 and provide term lending finances to medium and large scale industries. Almost this type of institutions provide large scale industries loan and medium scale industries loan. Best industry and medium scale industries get loan from IFCI. The cooperative organizations, joint and public sectors units are also eligible to getting the loan from this. ऑलमोस्ट जॉइंट सेक्टर की इंडस्ट्रीज को लोन प्रोवाइड करता है, पब्लिक सेक्टर की इंडस्ट्री को भी लोन प्रोवाइड करता है, are also available, but main functions to provide private sectors industries also. Then this type of institutions provide joint public private sectors industries finance facility. ICICI, it was established in 1955 and second largest bank, provide large private enterprises. Almost it provide loan for private sector enterprises. It provide loan in too much amount to private sectors enterprises and industries. It is basically issue money by the underwritings. Almost its main function is to issue money by underwritings. It work as a underwriter of many companies of new securities and subscribing the stock and debentures also. It provide contributions in the capital of companies and help to manage the capital of any company by subscribing their stock, share, debentures, etc. Then NABARD, it was a center institutions of financing agriculture, financing for the development of agriculture and rural area in India. It was a set up by our central government and RBI in July 1992. It was set up in 1992 with the help of RBI and our central government. Its main functions, its paid up capital is 1 crore rupees and subscribed by the government of RBI. Almost capital में contributions है. It is by government and RBI bank. It provide loan to improve the conditions of agriculture inside the country. It provide long term, mid term and short term loan also. Then NABARD provide long term loan, mid term loan and short term loan to improve the conditions of agriculture and improve the efficiency and productivity of agriculture sectors. Then again SIDBI, Small Industrial Development Bank. This bank was set up in 1989 and the main objective to set up the SIDBI for the development, reconstructions and provide assistance to the small sectors enterprises in which the investment limit is 1 crore rupees. Then this type of bank is particularly provide finance facility to small scale industries only. Discount and Finance House of India. The Discount and Finance House of India was set up by RBI. This bank was also set up by RBI in 1988. It was a joint stock company. This is a joint stock company. It means the ownership is both public and private sectors. Owned by jointly by RBI and public sectors bank. Then the joint ownership means here meaning that RBI and other public sectors banks have ownership of this type of banks. इनके शेयर्स को जो RBI और अदर पब्लिक सेक्टर के बैंक्स ने परचेज कर लिया. एंड ऑल इंडिया फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशंस. द ऑथोराइज्ड कैपिटल ऑफ is 250 crore rupees, paid up capital is 150 crore rupees, and it was contributed by RBI. Almost capital contributed by RBI, commercial bank and financial institutions. Then it is a joint stock companies. EXIM. EXIM means Export Import Bank. It was set up in 1982. The main purpose to establish EXIM inside the country to help exporter and importers also. It provide finance facility to increase export and for import of essential commodity also. And its paid up capital is 220 crore rupees. Then National Housing Banks. National Housing Bank was set up in July 1988 and it is the apex level of bank which provide finance facility for the constructions of house inside the countries, and it provide long term loan for the constructions of housing, and its capital is 170 crore rupees and the rate of interest is very lower for this type of bank. Holding Corporations India Limited. It bank was promoted by the public financial institutions. This bank was set up with the help of public financial institutions and insurance measure like IDB, UTI, ICIC, LIC, GIC and its subsidiaries. These all institutions provide help and contributions to establish this type of institutions. IFC, IBI scale was incorporated as the public limited company in 28 July 1986. It was set up in 1986 and incorporated many types of financial institutions and development bank to set up this type of institutions inside the country. State Financial Corporations, SFCS. State Financial Corporations has been set under the State Financial Act, almost State Financial Act 1951 के under control. This types of institutions was set up. They play an effective role for the development of small and medium enterprises. The main functions of this type of institutions to promote the development of small and medium enterprises inside the country and bringing about regionally balanced economic growth, and the main functions to maintain the regional economic growth rate between all the states inside the countries. And there was about 18 SFC in our country. In India there is 18 SFCs which are working for the balancing regional development in reference of industrial sectors. Industrial Reconstructions Bank of India. This bank, the share capital has been provided by this banks for IDBI, IFC, UTI and LIC. These institutions cooperate to establish this types of bank, and these institutions subscribe the capital of this bank. It was established to look after the sick and unstable industries. The main purpose of this type of bank to improve and efficiency, productivity and the condition of sick industries which are running in losses and unstable industries, and take a step to revitalize them and providing capital to recognitions. And this type of institutions take steps to improve the efficiency of sick industries and convert into the profitable industries and provide finance facility to them. It had been mainly function in West Bengal. Almost this type of institutions are working in West Bengal, which has been suffering from high rate of default industries. In 2006, IDB was acquired United Western Bank and rescue Anasmat Charlin, who work in causes of स्वदेशी मूवमेंट फाउंडेड सतारा. तो ये भी इंस्टीट्यूशन जो है वो IDBI के थ्रू परचेज की गई है स्वदेशी मूवमेंट को लॉन्च करने के लिए इन 1907.